Hello Capricorn, welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your monthly tarot reading, looking specifically at the energies of December 2025 and Capricornian energies. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs are welcome. Cross watchers as well. Anyone who perceives they can find value in this reading is welcome. So, Capricorn, we're looking at December 2025, the month ahead, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. What's hidden from Capricorn? Will be help. Thank you. Let's take those, how those they landed, how they came out. All right. Outcome and advice for the month. Thank you. Pithy. Love it. All right, let's turn these cards over. How they land. Okay. The overall energy for this reading, Capricorn, is the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're healing. You're healing. Four of Swords, resting, relaxing, recovering. I'm also drawn in this image up here in the stained glass. The person is being blessed. This person is blessing the other person. Feels like you are healing. Is there someone taking care of you? I keep getting that in the imagery here. This person's blessing the other person. And in after tarot, this person here is visiting you, caring for you, helping you heal. Lovely. All right, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This could be breadcrumbing, not investing in someone or something that you used to. Let's find out. Why is the Four of Swords here in the overall energy? What does Capricorn need to know most? All right, we have the Strength card reverse, which is Leo energy. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and there you are, the Devil reversed, Capricorn energy with Judgment reversed. When you show up in your own reading, it allows you to, when you show up anywhere as yourself, it allows you to really take advantage of these energies. So, right away, major arcana. There's an insecurity, a lack of strength, and so maybe a need to hermit, to be by yourself for a while as you're detaching from something that was very draining. Yeah, it feels like you're pulling your energy from something. Pentacles, Six of Pentacles reverse. So it's like in the 3D. Pentacles, base chakra, real, tangible in the 3D. So it feels like you might be going somewhere or just isolating yourself because of a lack of strength. There's a need to rest, relax, recover, and detach from something or someone who is toxic. It feels like it. There's a lot of criticism and judgment as well. Ooh. Okay, tell me about the Six of Pentacles reverse. What does Capricorn need to know about pulling your... Yes! Chariot reversed, Cancer energy. Seven of Pentacles reverses my card for pulling your energy away, not focusing on someone or something, unscattering your energy and bringing it back. And that leads to Wheel of Fortune. Not moving forward with someone or something, healing, no longer investing in whatever this is. Not moving forward with it, not making moves with it, and pulling all your energy away. That's the third time already in your reading that I'm getting you pulling your energy away, pulling your focus, isolating maybe from someone or something, and it makes all the difference. It helps you turn your wheel of fortune, take control of your destiny, your wheel of fortune. There's a level of exhaustion here, like you've been through something. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles reverse. What is Capricorn pulling their, what are they pulling their energy resources from? Okay. Oh. Okay. Six of Swords. A situation where you're walking on eggshells. It feels like constant fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling whatever person, system, environment you're leaving behind, there's a need to heal. Your nervous system is the first thing, because right away tuning into this card, it feels like right away my adrenals are flaring. You might have been in a chronic state of flight, fright, freeze, or fawn. Maybe freeze or fawn. And so you're no longer investing. The challenge is to not invest in that environment. It looks like whoever you're dealing with or no longer wanting to deal with is someone emotionally immature. They've either decided emotions are bad, cut off their emotions. This is someone just wildly immature, doesn't understand emotions at all. Death card reverse, someone just constantly repeating cycles. They don't want to change. They don't want to, this is, it feels like if you could change, or if they could change, they would have, but they just keep repeating this. I think you came to, the challenge is you realizing they won't change. This is who they are. This is the relationship. This is what the environment will be, period. Page of Cups coming out as a challenge. You might have children involved in this situation, which does make it challenging. Adds a whole other level of complexity to all of this. But it looks like the more you heal and remove your energy, pull your attention from whoever this immature person is, the better your luck is. Let's look at what's hidden, Capricorn. A lot came out there. Let's see. All right, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse as the only card that landed upright. And these cards came out as a challenge to the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I'm taking them how they felt. Okay. All right, challenge. Four of Wands, Justice, Ace of Cups in reverse. There's the Seven of Pentacles, this time upright, Magician reverse, Three of Swords. Okay. Nine of Cups in reverse is my card for self-abandonment when you're a people pleaser. When you don't focus on what you want and desire, but you center someone else in your experience and you try to make them happy. In what's hidden, it feels like whoever we're talking about, this immature person, that you centered them in your experience. Tried to make them happy. They have issues with their emotions, and it feels like you were helping them with their emotions, help buoy them. Might have been codependent or dependency. Codependency. It feels like everything's just like grinding to a halt here in these energies. The challenge was at the beginning of this relationship, it was really great, amazing. This person told you, you thought you hit your like blessings. Oh my gosh. So at first, this person was very different. They were very balanced. There was a lot of fun. There was joy. There was celebration. Maybe there's some change. Maybe after a Four of Wands, after a wedding, after some type of celebration where you're both celebrating together, some commitment, taking the next step. And something changes. This person pulled a bait and switch, told you everything you wanted to hear until they had you hooked in. And you're like, this is a miracle. This is amazing. Because they are purposely just telling you yes, telling you everything you want to hear. You're assuming, because you're acting in good faith, that you found your match, where they're really just telling you what you want to hear. Yes, Capricorn, I want the same thing you do. Yes, balance, both of us, a partnership. And then something changes, and the real relationship, what they really wanted you for, who they really are, showed up after that. And it's a lack of love. There's no love here. And it feels like there's something that changes. So they want you to center them in your experience, to focus on them, to give to them, to center them in your experience, to make them happy, which is an inside job. It's impossible. And it looks like it worked. Like you started focusing on them, giving them everything that you have to try to get back to when it was feeling really good in this relationship. So they got you, they switched up on you, and now somehow made you a problem or an issue. And so you're worried and you're chasing, trying to make them happy. And so that's the real relationship they wanted. They wanted you to give, you to be dependent, codependent, focus all your attention on them, not be a human yourself, not have your own needs and wants, your own issues, they didn't want a partnership. Feels like they sold you on a partnership, and instead they want you to center them, live for them, focus on them. And then I'm seeing that you did that, and then there's devaluation and heartbreak. Feels like with Magician reverse, Three of Swords, that there's when they're done, when they've taken everything they wanted from you, then they manufacture a very painful ending, betrayals, purposefully. Tell me about the Magician reverse, Three of Swords. Ooh, fives in reverse, six reverse. Okay, Five of Swords reverse, Five of Cups reverse, Six of Wands reversed. It looks like the end is very painful. Maybe that's what you're healing from, an ending, purposefully painful. Feels like they want to hurt you purposefully, wound you so you can't go on. It's not enough. That's something about so no one would believe the real story of what happened. This is someone, a bully, manipulative, unapologetic, who's trying to humiliate you too, trying to hurt you, an insight, almost maybe get you to humiliate yourself. This is cruelty, wildly cruel, unnecessarily cruel, to someone who you might even have kids with this person. That's just, maybe that's kind of, you're integrating and trying to process all of this. That's a lot. As a reader, it's just, it's a lot to take in. And it feels like, Capricorn, that's what you're doing, kind of processing through what just happened as you're pulling your energy away, trying to figure life out now. Anything else in what's hidden that Capricorn needs to know? Yeah. Yes, there we go. King of Swords, Ace of Cups, Fool card. It looks like you're cutting this person off. You can't even bother to face them. You're just cutting them off, cutting them out. Slice, cut, done. That's the fourth message of cutting this person out, not investing in them, turning your energy away, cutting them out. And this is your medicine, self-love, learning how to love yourself. Not trying to get love horizontally from other people. Validation, self-love, loving yourself enough to create healthy boundaries for yourself, loving yourself enough to heal and take care of yourself, loving yourself enough to learn how to heal, how to mature, how to integrate and process what you've just gone through, to never again give from an empty cup, to focus on you and loving yourself, which also feels medicine to any children, is you showing up in this very powerful way after what you've gone through, and start making differences, start changing, and start loving yourself and showing that this is the best medicine, self-love. And then Fool card, a leap of faith in a new direction, a new pathway. I love that. It looks like that's kind of a basic outline of what I'm seeing here. Cutting out this other person, healing, loving yourself, maybe for the first time, really loving yourself, making choices off of self-love, off of your best interests, not centering someone else. It may take a while to heal, right? Instead of giving to others. All right, Capricorn, in the outcome and advice, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles reverse, and the 6 of Wands in reverse again. All right. What you were building with this person you thought was your happily ever after, and it's incredibly disappointing. There's financial repercussions to this and financial difficulty, maybe even purposeful from this person. What's interesting with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse is you're letting go of thinking that this is the only way you can create your happiness, letting go of clinging on to anything about this. There's been a humiliation. That's the second time that's come up. This feels humiliating on an ego level. Maybe that's why the Hermit card comes in. So Dark Night of the Soul, ego death. Maybe this situation is creating an ego death for you, and that is incredibly difficult. However, on the other side of an ego death, on a dark night of the soul, is just so much clarity, understanding, enrichment, less shame, and just being able to see yourself, how things are, instead of that shame wall that has you unable to see your own shadow and your blind spots. And if you've been in a relationship with someone who's emotionally immature, repeating cycles, and this manipulative, then that's the medicine, is healing that shame and just being able to see yourself, the choices you made, without that shame or guilt, and just see it clearly. That helps you heal so you can move on and create what you prefer. Hierophant. Some type of judgment, court involvement. This might be a divorce that you're going through. Why is the Hierophant here? Is there a judgment coming through? Main female in reverse. Feels like you're the main person, whether you're, it doesn't have to be gendered. It feels like, I'm getting something here about replacing you, wanting to replace you. Okay, we've got success in love in reverse, clear. A journey is coming to an end. Grief and sorrow are part of this. And small child reversed. That's the second time I'm getting that there's children or a child involved with this. All right, so tell me about being the main person. You're no longer, it feels like they're replacing you or wanting to replace you. Bet. Look at, you're in this divine feminine energy. Empress with your back turned and Queen of Cups with your back turned. This is Cancerian energy, your sister sign. And it feels like you can find a lot of healing in your opposite sign this month. Getting into your emotions, feeling your emotions. Taking time by yourself, separating and healing, because you are a divine feminine. Help heal your heart, how you perceive yourself. This person has manipulated how you perceive yourself, whittled away, criticized you. It takes time to heal so you can find yourself again. And it feels like in December, that's the message. To heal yourself, find yourself, to release that shame and feel your feelings. When you can sit with your emotions without blaming, they did this, and just own your own emotions, that's the antidote to immaturity. That, and not perceiving that shame and being so defensive, being able to see yourself clearly. It feels very healing. Very healing. And then the general outlook, because it feels like there's a lot going on, a lot of decisions. And if this is your reading, when I've been in this type of energy, you can't see the path ahead of you because there's too many decisions being made in real time by too many different people and shifts. So what would be generally a good idea is stay focused on what you want, cut out who and what doesn't serve you anymore, and heal along the way. And go in the direction of new path. Even if it feels uncomfortable, new is where you want to go. So I hope that's helpful, Capricorn. Such an interesting message. So have a great December. Take care.